Hi everyone, this is Tracy from Tracing Dreams. I have a haul to share with you today. Most of it is from two estate sales with a few other things that I picked up thrifting as well. So I happened to stop by an estate sale. My mom had texted me and said, oh, there's some little golden books at the sale. So I went, and it was 25% off that day. And I got quite a few books here. So I did get this one, Barbie, A Happy Holiday, and you will see a theme here. I did get some Christmas books. You gotta love these pictures where it looks like the real Barbie here. You know, it's not a cartoon. And then Ken has this little like goatee thing going on. So that was an interesting one. And then I got Baby's Christmas. Yeah, they had quite a few there, and I basically picked out the ones where, you know, the covers were intact and there wasn't a lot of drawing on them. The Boy Who Wouldn't Eat His Breakfast. This is a wonder book, and it's really cute. I love the illustrations in here. Let me see if it says, yeah, 1963. It definitely has a 60s vibe to it. This is the Christmas Bunny. I don't think I've gotten this one before. Cars. So this one's all about cars. It looks like a little beetle. This one doesn't seem like it was even like open that much, or maybe it's the way that it's attached there. It does have something there, like it was a sticker or something. The Christmas Story. Let's look, some of the illustrations look like there. Noah's Ark. This one's in kind of rough shape, but I figured I might be able to use some of the illustrations if I can't use the cover. I thought this one was really cute too. Tubby Turtle. This is a Rand McNally elf book, and it is in pretty rough shape here. It's falling apart, but the turtle is just adorable. I love his eyelashes. So yeah, the illustrations in here are great. Santa's Toy Shop. This is a good one. The Shy Little Kitten. And my first counting book. This one is, it's a little golden book, but it's not a hardcover. It's actually a soft cover one. I did see somebody recently make a journal, I can't remember who it was, out of like the hardcover version of this, and it has like a hole in it. You can see the clock. But this one, the clock is inside the cover like that. So still a cool book though. I had never seen this one in person. So somebody has done a lot of drawing here. But that's okay. It's a cute book. This is A Little Cowboy's Christmas. It's a wonder book as well. It's super cute. I love how it has the lasso around the name there. This was 1951. Santa's Surprise Book. So yeah, I was pretty much all out of Christmas books. Jingle Bells. I've made maybe 2 journals out of this one before, and they turned out really cute. So love that one. The Three Bears. I know I've had this one before too. This one's got some damage here in the back, but that's okay. I can cover that up with something. And it might be missing a page or two too. It looks like it's missing the end of the story. And then Things in My House. I thought this one was really cute too. Then I had seen this in a box of things at the estate sale, and this was don't think it was I'm not sure if it was the last day of the sale. I think it might have been. And so in my pile of stuff, they said, oh, you can just have this because it doesn't have a price on it, but it's a cute little jar, and you probably can't see it, but it's got a design here in the glass. It reminds me very much of like those Avon jars, which I have a couple of those that were my grandma's. So it's got like safety pins in it. Then I got these 2 button cards, mainly because I love the illustrations on them. I thought they were really cute. I got this. This is like a pillow kit for embroidery, and I may not, I'm sure I'll use the fabric for something, but I might do the embroidery on paper instead. It has these are the charts here. It's got alphabet designs. That's really cool. So we recently went on a trip up north to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, so it was a long car ride. And in the car, I did some paper embroidery that I had prepared ahead of time. So I made some of these just to kind of show you what I was talking about. I had some master boards, cut them up, and then did some embroidery on them. So that will probably be what I do with these here. I mean, this was like maybe 50 cents or something like that. So I wasn't going to let it go if it has this cute fabric and all the stuff too. Oh, it's even got a nice needle with it. So yeah, I'll definitely do some embroidery with that, but it just might not be a pillow. I got a couple of little postcards. They had a lot of them, but I just picked out a few that I liked. This is Marquette, Michigan, up in the Upper Peninsula. We were just there not long ago. Thought that was pretty too. Is that, it doesn't say where it is. It doesn't say where it's from. Then a couple more things I got at that sale. They had these, like a few of these little cooking pamphlets here. So this one had some recipes in it. It's just adorable. And then this one, Bake Up a Story from Betty Crocker. And look at these illustrations, you guys. They're so cute. So cute. I think these were priced like $1 a piece before the discount. And then this one here too. This had different holiday recipes in it. So I thought that was really fun. Love the back cover too. Then they had a box of maps, and I don't really need any more of like the fold-up maps. I have quite a few of those, but these were a little different. They almost look like maybe they were pulled out of something, like a book or something. Some of them look like that. But yeah, these aren't your typical like road maps. They look more like something you would pull out of an atlas. So I thought they were very cool. So I will definitely be using these in some journals. Oh, look at that one, Shakespeare's Britain. That's cool. I didn't see this one in there. I just kind of grabbed the whole pile. Not even sure how much they charged me for them. But I don't think it was very much. So this one's cool too. I think this is New York City. So very cool. There's more Antarctica, Washington to Boston. Yeah, and I like how instead of folded up like a typical road map, these are like this, where it's basically folded in half already. I can make signatures out of them pretty easily. Switzerland, Austria, and Northern Italy. Lands of the Bible today. Oh, that's very cool. Love this border here. There's the United States. And I love it anytime they use like all these different colors in the map as well. I don't know how well it's showing up on there, but it looks really cool. Somebody had already cut something out of this for a project. That's okay. Colonization and trade in the New World. Oh, so this is like a, it looks almost like an antique kind of map. like how maps would have looked like back then. That's very cool. And then this one has Iceland, Pacific Ocean floor. Oh, interesting. That's kind of cool. This one, I love the bright blue. And we have this one here, Southern Africa, Australia, the Indian Ocean floor, Southwest Asia. Yeah, so yeah, I thought those were a pretty good find. I'll definitely be using them. I did stop by an estate sale yesterday after work. I wasn't going to go there. They usually close before I'm able to get out of work, but they were still open. It was their last day and had been pretty much cleaned out, but there were some books left, so I did get some cool books. And altogether, the stack of books I got was like $2, so these were like 25 cents each. So this one is clearly falling apart. It's an old reader, but the cover itself, you know, is not in the worst of shape. I can definitely probably use that for a journal, but look at how cute the pictures are in here too. So your typical old pictures that are in these old readers, but definitely can use them. And I love how the words are big. You can cut those out and use some of those too. This one is in Wonder Books Easy Reader, The Adventures of Silly Billy. So I love the cover on this one. I thought it was really cute. And the spine's not in the best of condition, but there are some cute illustrations in here. Again, they use the nice big font. Try and see how old this one is. I don't know if it says, oh, 1961. Yeah, I love this bluish teal color that they use. It's very cool. This one, A Fly Went By. This outside cover is a bit dirty, but the inside cover has the same pictures here. It has been like bent or something here, so I don't know. I might give it a try and see if I can. I think I could still use it as a journal. It's otherwise in, you know, pretty good shape, but cute illustrations in this one as well. And then this one is missing most of the spine, but it was super cute. It's a Wonder book. It says, new long life binding. Well, it is still bound, but the spine is not in the best of shape there. So, Cutie Bear, Santa's Helper. And this is really cute. I haven't seen this one before. 1956. The illustrations are great. Look how, oh, that's so cute. The little elves. The pages are pretty brittle. And yeah, this is kind of falling apart here too, but might be able to still make it into a journal. This one also, the cover is in rough shape, but I just love the pictures there. Love how this has been put together with tape, but it's probably wasn't old tape at the time. Now it is. This says 1954 as well, but these pages, I mean, they're practically falling out of the book, but they are so cool. Yeah, just great illustrations in here. So, and I have a feeling the box I was looking through, I have a feeling it was going to end up in the garbage, because a lot of these books were not ones that people would typically want for their collections or could resell, so they were in rough shape. So I took what I could, what I thought I could use. But yeah, these are falling apart here. I love the birds though. This is so cute. And then I found a really interesting find. I saw these photo albums there, and I wouldn't normally probably look at the photo albums because I just, you know, I might look to see if there's pictures in them or something, but normally I wouldn't get them. But I was like, oh man, these look so 80s. So there's that one and this one here. And I opened them up, and somebody had cut out a bunch of magazine images. So it's gonna be tough to get it off the sticky backing, but again, for like 25 cents each, I'm like, I'm gonna give it a try, even if I have to kind of cut them out, or maybe even, you know, copy it to put in my personal journal. But I just thought they were really cute. I don't know, you guys let me know if there's any tips or tricks you think of getting this off. This stuff is pretty sticky. If you remember these old photo albums, it is hard to get things off. I might try using my heat tool and see if I can warm it up slightly. But yeah, this was one of my favorites here, this Care Bears ad. Although they don't have Sunshine Bear, and that was my bear. But these are just really cute images. Love Cabbage Patch, glowworms. We had a glowworm. So cute. These old Legos. So my brother and I had this Lego set. It was like a horse barn stable. Very cute. So, and this is the back page of the book. I might be able to tear that off and still use the image. And then in this one, look how cute this is, this old ad here. Fruit. So yeah, I don't know if like a kid did this, maybe it's like a scrapbook. It is really cute. These pajamas, I remember my brother and my boy cousins all had pajamas like that. So cute. And I had this camera, but it had this big flash stick that went on it. I don't know if you guys remember those or not. More Care Bears. Fievel. So yeah, I thought those, I don't know, I'm gonna try and do something with it. The last book I found at that estate sale, it was actually the first thing I picked up there, is this giant atlas. I have a couple of big atlases that I have used. One of my favorite things to do with them is they work really well with if you need some papers weighed down, so I'll stick them on top of that. But I also use the pages as well. So this one was from 1969, and it's a pretty typical atlas of that era. They have, at the beginning, they have all like the space pictures, constellations, planets, all of that. These pages are really cool. Then they get into some of like these other things here, the geology and that sort of thing. And then eventually we get to the maps. So these are very cool. And we get to the parts where we have these maps, and I just love how they outline each area that way. Looks really cool. Yeah, so I'm excited to use this atlas and the new maps that I got as well. I'm definitely going to find some good uses for that. Try to see if there's any other good pictures here too. So yeah, let's move that out of the way. And there's one more stack of books here. This I found at my local thrift shop. I picked it up for like $1, but I saw the outside and I was like, oh, that's kind of fun with the unicorns and that. But then inside, it's an old like address book. And these pages are really cute. So, and it'll be super easy to pull apart because it's just stapled in there. So I can use them in signatures and in my journals. And of course, I'll probably use these pictures as well. So I just thought that was cute. Then I got, at my local used bookshop, I got some more little golden books, but I got these before I went to that other sale. So I do have a couple of duplicates in here, but that's okay because most of them are ones that I will definitely use. But yeah, this is Santa's Toy Shop, one of my favorites. Goodbye Tonsils. I don't think I've seen this one before. I might have seen somebody else haul it, but it's really cute. The Night Before Christmas. I I did get this one in that at that other sale as well, Things in My House, but it's such a cute one. I was like, yeah, I can definitely use this one. I just love the big objects in there. My Christmas treasury. So this has, I think, different, might have some poems and songs in, or different stories maybe. I did get this Cars one, so I do have 2 of those now, but I will definitely use them. They're so cute. I don't know if it says when this one was published. 1973. Yeah, so I really like this one. Love the VW bus there. And the bug. So cute. ABC Rhymes, I think I've had this one before too. Just love the pictures in this one. And this one is super cute too, My Home. And then this is another version of my Christmas treasury. This one's kind of coming apart. I'm gonna have to glue the cover there. So I have to be kind of careful when opening it. And it does have a little bit of crayon and stuff on it, but it's cute. And this one, A Little Cowboy's Christmas, which I didn't realize I got 2 of these. But that's all right. So yeah, that is my haul for today. Thank you so much for joining me, seeing the fun things that I got. Yeah, if you have any ideas on how to get those magazine pages off of those sticky album pages, just let me know. And I will try and see what I can do with those. If nothing else, I'll scan them so I can save them to use in my 80s journal that I'll make for myself. So thank you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.